a lot of people are saying that champion decks got a lot worse with the 3-card cycle nerf. I would actually argue you can sometimes see them as a positive. So we're going to be playing this Miner Rocket control deck today with the Little Prince, trying to stack a couple LPs and just seeing if we can dominate with this deck in the current meta right now with how kind of annoying the meta is. It's nice to have control decks that can kind of counter the meta and also still give you a chance to beat all the other cycle decks as well, if that makes sense. So we're facing this guy who's got Tesla and Skeleton Dragons in the first match. Kind of an interesting combination. Monk as well. Okay. I'm going to go for the Rocket. I don't think this guy's going to have the reaction speed to react to that. No way, yeah. If he did, then fair play, GG, he wins. He deserves the win, but thankfully he did not. Oh, by the way, I recorded a video, or not a video, a game against Bobby. It was like all of a sudden last second, and I was like, oh, I was streaming, and I rated him on my stream right afterwards, and he was like, wanting to 1v1, so we 1v1'd, and I put that at the end of this video. We'll see how it goes. You know, I'm not going to spoil who won or anything, but just letting y'all know that's at the very end of this video. Okay, wait, what the heck? That is not good. I messed up my Ice Spirit right there. Don't look at that Ice Spirit. It's okay. It happens to all of us, you know. I just misclicked a little bit. I should have put it in the up high, like not to the right-hand side, since the Valk was already walking towards the inside tile. It's whatever, though. I'm going to go for my Tesla like this and Little Prince, but I think Miner Rockets is probably the highest skill archetype in my opinion. I genuinely believe that, too, because it's hard to play this deck. It's hard to defend with this deck perfectly. Especially without, you know, I would say there's a couple cards like Inferno Tower or Delivery that are pretty good on defense, you know, kind of can bail you out of situations. But this version right here I think is pretty difficult to use. I'm going to go for my Knight Down Low right here on top of this. But yeah, it's weird seeing a deck like this without the 3-card cycle, right? I'm going to go Ice Spirit to jump on top of that. Okay, or not. Oh my gosh, this Firecracker. What the heck? That Firecracker just went crazy right there. Messed up my micro. Let me lock in. I'm yapping too much. I need to make no mistakes. And it also is in season literally tomorrow. So one day is currently left in the Clash Royale season. And then we have Evo Ghost, we have Scar Me. Oh man, I'm excited for the next season and all the balance changes as well. It's going to be a very, very good season. And the long videos, I'll probably like start by making a long video tomorrow. I might rock like 4 or 5 long videos in a row, depending on how much I like these new cards. But just going to go for the Ice Spirit like this. And when I say long videos, I mean 30 minute plus at least. For sure, because, you know, this meta has been miserable. Nobody's been wanting to play, right? So that's why I haven't been posting as long of videos. But, of course, it's not because I don't want to. He's going to go for the Valk. I'm just going to take my Rocket on that. Wallbreaker Connect, too. Nice. That's actually beautiful right there. And that's going to be a ton of damage down to 1531. I like that a lot. I'm going to go for my Little Prince down low. Little Prince is such a consistent damage dealer. He goes Firecracker the bridge. Can I kill that? I'm going to go Evil Wallbreakers like this to hopefully kill the Firecracker so it doesn't shoot. It's going to shoot and chip my tower quite a lot right there, actually, which does kind of suck, but it's okay. I could just go Miner. Yeah, I think we go Miner on the inside tile, or the safe tile, whatever you want to call it right here, and see what he does want to do. So he's going to go for the Monk. I'm going to go for my ability. I'm going to Rocket this because I don't believe he's going to react. Come on, tell me I was correct, please. He didn't react in time. Oh my gosh, this guy. This guy's got like the 40-year-old reaction speed. I'm just going to go for the Tesla like this right here. Sometimes I low-key have the 40-year-old reaction speed too. I'm telling y'all, I don't know what's wrong with my body, but that's going to be game over. I just need one more Rockets to finish off the game. Let's go Knight up top just to ensure that he can't, you know, cheese me. He might Monk predict my Rocket. I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm actually going to go for my Rocket all the way in the outside tile instead of that inside tile. He doesn't predict it, and that's going to be GG's. First game up, first game down. This guy didn't even come close to my tower, to be honest, very much. In our next match here against Nils with the Chef Tower, you already know what that means. Probably Golem or Goblin Giant. Just going to go for my log like this. I can't even imagine how big of a like change the deck is going to have. Like these specific Golem or Goblin Giant decks are going to have next season. Like imagine playing a deck and then 4 of your cards or 5 of your cards are all changed like drastically because they're all so broken. You know, like that's insane to think about in one specific deck, how you can fit that many broken cards in it. But just going to go Knight like this right here. I'm very excited to, you know, for these people to be put to an end in terms of their reign on Clash Royale with this type of archetype, I guess, is the right way to word it. He's going to go for the Witch and the Goblin Machine the bridge first play. Very talented individual. I was debating putting Delivery in this deck, but I was like, I think that just having the Wall Breakers is kind of nice because it provides you a second way to get damage if, you know, you can't just really rely on only miners. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get minor chip damage, especially if they have good counters like a Tornado or, you know, even cheap counters like Berserker, Knight, Mighty Miner is not bad. Like any kind of swarm unit too will always counter the miner pretty easily. So I think having the evil wall breakers for both defensive purposes and also, you know, a little bit of offensive pressure in some times where you need it is very helpful. He's gonna go mini P.E.K.K.A on top of that right there. Okay, I'm gonna go for my log down low. Let's go ahead and just go Knight down low. I'm gonna go for the wall breakers probably again right here. once all this kind of gets cleaned up. He has the chef tower, right? So, how do we want to play this? I'm going to go, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and rocket this Evo Witch because I can't kill the Witch with this deck. We don't have any splash damage, no delivery. Not even Log does good against Witch, of course, because it will just heal itself with all its Larrys. Knight gets a few shots on tower. Wow, that actually got way more damage than I was expecting it to get, to be honest with you. Here comes the Golem. I'm just going to Wall Breaker into this directly and take our damage here, I guess. So, he's probably going to go ahead and just stack a Machine behind this, and what else does he have? Baby Dragon, probably, and all that jazz. I'm gonna go for my LP the back, and then we gotta go for the Tesla. It is double elixir. Maybe I can try and cycle around to the like another Tesla or another LP if I need to. I'm gonna go Tesla up top and then go Ice Spirit Rocket as soon as I can for this Baby Dragon, please. Okay, nice. That was actually pretty solid. I think this Machine should die, right? I'm gonna go Knight behind to make sure the Machine hopefully dies. Log as well. You know what? It could have been worse. The Golem is still going to deal a bajillion damage here. I'm gonna go Evo Tesla. Oh no, I messed up my placement. I should just put it right on top, low key. Yeah, I would have taken a little bit less damage if I just put the Tesla directly on top of the Golem. It's okay, though. He's going to Golem the back again. I'm just going to go Minor Wall Breakers right here, force him to play something on defense. Even that, though, like, I think that connects still, right? Because the Evo Wall Breakers are so broken. Holy cow, they still got a ton of damage right there, putting me all the way in Rocket's range, which is super, super, super nice. I'm going to go, let's go Tesla all the way up top like this, and then Knight to tank for the Goblin Machine, Ice Spirit down low, and I think we're in business. Only 13 seconds left. He can't really do anything from this scenario, I don't think. As long as I can defend, we're chilling. I'm going to go for one more LP. 7 seconds. Defensive Miner should be good. Hopefully that stupid Goblin Machine wants to die. Hello? Can somebody... Oh, no. Did I just throw the game? I think I just threw the game. Bro, how did the Goblin Machine not die? What is that garbage? Let's go Log like this. I'm going to go Wall Breakers up top. My LP is carrying me. Thank goodness for LP. And then we can just go for a little bit of a Tesla. Oh, no. No. Oh, my gosh. I sold. I was like brain farting right there. I wanted to go Rocket, but I was saving up Elixir, and he had a Baby Dragon. Oh, my gosh. We're going to win because he doesn't have any spells in cycle, but I don't want to talk about that last Baby Dragon. That was almost really, really, really bad right there. Holy cow. Okay, we are at 11 wins right now, so this is for the 12th win right here. It's been pretty light work so far. This deck is very good on control aspect. You can kind of outplay most matchups as well, even if it is kind of a difficult one. The thing I like about Minor Control is that there's a lot of matchups where you're like, okay, I can win if I play perfectly, and there's not a lot of matchups where you're like, oh, I lose if I don't play perfectly, if that makes sense. There's a lot of matchups that are really mediocrely okay, but there's not a bunch of hard counters as well. So it's kind of like a decent trade-off of like, I don't have that many hard counters and there's not that many hard counters to my deck, if that makes sense. It's kind of a weird thing that most decks don't have it, but I've always liked that about Minor Control. It's more of how you're going to play than what the opponent's deck is or what your deck is, and that's kind of how I enjoy it. But just going to see what he wants to do right here. Just going to go for my Wall Breakers to kite this Mini P.E.K.K.A. on over, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't even kite. What the heck? Okay, let's go Minor, and then I got to go Ice Spirit 2 for this Mini P.E.K.K.A. I thought that was going to kite. I guess not. Maybe it was one tile too far over or something, but he's going to have 3 Musketeers, it looks like here. I'm going to go LP like this down low. Here's the bridge spam from the opponent. Holy cow. Least aggressive player right there. I'm not sure why he even went for that. I guess he might have thought he was up a little bit of Elixir or something. But yeah, kind of a bad Mini P.E.K.K.A. in my opinion too. Pretty off-meta deck from the opponent with the pump. I'm guessing he has 3M. It's got to be 3M if he's got the pump and the Knight and all that stuff in his deck. So the things I need to be careful about is, of course, the 3M and not allowing him to get too much of an Elixir lead to where I'm just absolutely cooked. Without a delivery, I think it's going to be kind of difficult to defend the dual lane at pressure whenever he does decide to go for that. But we'll have to kind of figure it out as it goes, I guess. Okay, let me tell a quick story. This is, I don't know why I feel like telling this right now, but basically, probably like a year ago, not quite a year ago, a little bit less than a year ago, I'm interested in this girl, right? And we're talking we hung out like 8 or 9 times, 10 times, whatever, just, getting to know each other and whatnot, obviously in a talking stage, right? So, I invite her to one of my basketball games, and she comes and whatever, pretty normal, whatever, watches me play and stuff, whatever, pretty normal. And then eventually the girl, like, doesn't, she just doesn't like me or something. I don't know exactly. Her reasoning was kind of like fluky. Oh, basically the whole, oh, I'm not ready, whatever the heck, that type of thing, or I can't see it going anywhere, whatever. And I'm not one to waste my time, so I'm just, like, okay. It is what it is. I'm not going to get too upset about it. Can't control other people's thoughts or feelings, right? So that's just life for you. But that happens, right? And that's just the preface to the story. So a couple months go by, like it's literally last weekend, right? We have our basketball kind of playoff thing that we have. every couple months, which is pretty fun. And I pull up to that, and who do I see sitting in the stands who's not ready for anything or any of that? Oh, this person that I literally was talking to months ago is there for watching obviously a different person that's playing in the league that I'm in. So I just think it's a funny like little full circle moment of how people just be lying to you straight up about like their intention or whatever the heck you want to call it in life. And this isn't even about like dating, it's just more about like life in general. Holy cow, this is really bad. Okay, well, I think we're chilling low-key. I don't know how I'm alive right now, I've just been yapping, but I just thought that that was kind of funny. And it's like just a bold reminder that no matter how much you think that you like someone, you never really know who they are a lot of the time until you've known them for years and years and years and whatnot. But just gonna cycle my log on top of the musketeer like this right here. Thought that was a funny story that I think y'all will get a kick out of. But just gonna go LP the back like this and then see what he does want to do. I'm going to go Ice Spirit down low right here. Wall Breakers, Knight up top. That should be fine. Musketeer doesn't die. Oh gosh, am I dead? Let's go Miner like this. Oh no, 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 please, please. I got to log this Muskie. Little Prince, carry me. Oh my gosh, Little Prince is actually the freaking GOAT, guys. How am I alive right now? I thought we were for sure dead, but Little Prince is literally shooting like he's a turret. I'm going to go LP the back right here. And how do I defend this? Without a delivery, like I said, this is kind of frustrating. I'm going to go Rocket on the left. I'm going to go for my Knight up top on the right-hand side. And then I guess Ice Spirit right here. Go for the log as well. And then we're back to another LP if I need it. I'm going to go Miner on defense. Please, Ghost. Okay, nice. We get that just down barely in time. And there's the 3 Musketeers. Man, this is stressful, guys. I'm going to go for my Little Prince back. I'm going to go for my Rocket on this mini pack and the 2 Muskies again, once again there. Heal Spirit or Ice Spirit behind. He gets the Heal Spirit down. That is fine with me. Only 30 seconds left. I just have to defend for a few more seconds. He's pumping up. Oh, you lost. What is he doing? Pump up with 30 seconds? Does he, like, expect me to rocket that? Come on, I'm not that big of a noob. He's going to have 20 seconds left. Let's go LP right here. Knight for this Royal Ghost. There's the mini pack up from him. Only 15 seconds left. I don't think he can really do anything from this scenario. You know what? Let's go for the pre-fire on his 3 Musketeers, because why not with the rocket? Oh my gosh, no way. I thought he was just going to not place anything else and give up, but he put the 3 Musketeers down at the same time. That's actually hilarious. Nice pre-fire to end the game right there. And yes, this is going to be the end of Miner Little Prince Rocket, but I have one game recorded against Bobby that I want to show y'all. It was kind of funny. A little Ice Bow Mirror matchup. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that game as well. Okay, so I did not expect to be recording this right now. It's a spur of the moment thing, but we're playing Bobby in a 1v1. He's running Ice Bow. Oh, he's got Chef Tower, I just realized. He's on stream right now, so we're just playing against him, and I thought I'd start recording real quick because I'm not sure how this is gonna go. But we got an Ice Bow mirror matchup right here. He said he could beat me, guys. He said he could beat me, so we'll see what happens. Just gonna tornado his Ice Wizard in. Oh man, I haven't played a mirror matchup in so long. This is gonna be kind of fun, low key. Level 12 Knight though. Okay, hold on. What do we thinking? He goes Expo. I'm just gonna go Tesla like this. I'm gonna Knight into Casey Teslas as well. Maybe I shouldn't have even Knighted low-key. I probably should have just went to immediate Expo to pressure him, but he's gonna have to play something on this Knight and Ice Wizard. He goes Tesla down low. Okay, I'm gonna Expo on 0. He's probably gonna rocket this, but I think my Expo will get like 300 or 200 to 300 damage or something along those lines. And I'm fully warmed up. I just played ladder for like 3 hours, got to top, I think, 89 in the world or something along those lines, which is pretty solid for this season for Expo. If you guys did not know, nobody's playing, like, there's only one Expo deck that anyone else is playing in the top 100 right now, and it is this stupid Expo deck with minions and vines. It doesn't even count. It's Elixir Collector with minions and vines. Like, that isn't even Expo at that point. I'm going to go Ice Fist the back on the right-hand side and see what Bobby does want to do right here. I'm pretty nervous, guys. What if he beats me? I don't know what I even do. Let's go Rocket on top of his Expo like that, and his Knight to clip that as well. Nice little 9 Elixir Rocket right there. I put my Skellies down to block, of course, to make sure his Knight stayed in the rocket range, because a lot of the time I miss the rocket on the Knight as well when I'm trying to hit the Expo in the front. So Ice was on tower, we'll take it. This could be a little, maybe a switch lane scenario potentially, depending on how he wants to play this game. And I literally can't remember the last time I played a mirror matchup with Ice Bow. I think it's been maybe like at least 3 or 4 months, which is crazy to think about just how little it's used in the meta. But yeah, I'm going to be posting, by the way, a long Ice Bow video tomorrow. Not tonight. Well, I guess tonight is, yeah, tonight is technically tomorrow, I guess, for you guys, if you're watching it later, like a few hours later. So I guess that's that means it would be technically tonight for you now. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just yapping. But anyways, he's gonna rocket my Expo like that. Okay. How do we play this? I'm gonna go Knight the back and see what he does want to do. There's the defensive Expo. I'm gonna rocket his tower. Not sure about that defensive Expo play. I should have rocketed the right-hand side tower, but I didn't realize my Ice Wizard was gonna get a shot right there. Let's go log on top of the Expo, see what he does want to do. He might just rocket me back if I had to guess, but if he does rocket me back, we could probably punish him. He's going to rocket this Ice Wizard 1000%. I can feel the rocket. Yep, there it is. Let's go for the Knight down low on top of his Knight as well. He might Tornado it back. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried some play like that. Wait, that's a bad Expo because I can rocket the tower and the Expo right there, and he might be in some trouble, guys. It's looking a little bit rough for him. I mean, we got a 500 damage lead, which might not seem like that much, but in an Ice Spill Mirror matchup, it's pretty much like not GG, but it's rough to come back from. Evo Tesla predict something nice. We do catch his Evo Tesla too. I'll take that. And then he's going to have to go Knight as well, which is fine. No, he goes Rocket. Wow. So he actually just commits to fully rocketing on top of that Expo. We're already back to an Expo and 2 cards. Going to get my Larrys down, and just like that, we're back around. I don't think we force it here, though. We just kind of take our time. No need to, you know, I got to give him the full sweat business. We can't go easy on him. Let's go Rocket on top of the King Tower. Not the King Tower, the Crown Tower right now. Imagine I whipped it out on the King Tower right there. That would be pretty toxic. But just going to cycle my Knight or my Tornado like this, and then he goes for his Knight. I'm going to go log down low on top of the Expo right here, and then there's the rocket from him. Let's go Skellies up top. Okay, he goes for the pre-fire Tornado. I respect that play. I respect that for sure. I'm going to Ice Wizard as well. I think we're vibing. I could go Tesla Expo opposite lane. That's what I'm going to do actually right now. Let's get the Expo down. I don't think he'll Tesla. He'll probably just straight up rocket this if I had to guess. I'm going to pull his Knight out of range with my Tornado. Is that game? That might be game. Oh, no. Let's go. He's going to go Ice Wizard on top of the Expo to try and kill it. Tornado does no damage, so he has to Ice Wiz too. Ice Wiz dies to the Tesla, and man, we are in business. He also logs, so he's broke on Elixir right now, and I think we got this one in the bag potentially here, guys. He's going to go offensive Expo. I think we just rocket that for safe measure, and then that's pretty much GG. I'm gonna go he's gonna give up, and we're gonna take the W. So great mirror matchup against Bobby right there, the GOAT. Anyways, W Bobby for playing. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I guess this is probably gonna be at the end of the video, right, because I'm gonna put it at the very last part of it. But yeah, peace out, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one, and enjoy the Butch clip too. Peace.